My name is Renee Millard. I am a musician first and foremost, and I'm also a music instructor, a private music instructor. I have a studio here in Central Appleton, and I have about 50 students currently, and they are on various instruments. I have brass instrumentalists, trumpet players all the way down to tuba, and we also offer lessons for piano players. My Heid music story is lengthy. I grew up in Neenah, Wisconsin, went to school there, and the trumpet I still currently play on, I've had for 30 years, came from here. I worked here twice, 2 different times. I worked in the sheet music and band instrument area, and I also did a little bit of cleaning of string instruments, which was really novel for a brass player. They seemed very delicate for me to handle. Music has meant to me just about everything. It infiltrates every part of my life, whether I'm teaching it, performing it, listening to something while doing my dishes or cooking or just about anything. And it's one of those rare practices that you learn just as much about yourself as you do about playing the instrument. There were many people who encouraged me. I was very fortunate to grow up musically in a program that was very large in size. So there were a lot of opportunities, whether it was band or choir or jazz band or a swing choir. There were a lot of different opportunities, so I was very fortunate that way. And also, I'm kind of one of those people that, for me, music was a coping mechanism. So it was something that helped me in maybe not the brightest moments in my life, but that's exactly why it was so important for me. For me, an event that's been monumental is the beginning of Girls Rock Fox Cities. I'm kind of in my midlife music career, and I've had a lot of opportunities, and the next vision for that for me was really to make it more accessible for young women identifying and non-binary folks who want to make music and don't always necessarily feel the most welcome, even in a community that we would like it to be that welcoming. So we create a space and we have a summer day camp that we provide the opportunity to make a band and form that band together, name it, come up with like an original song, and they get to perform at the end of camp, which is just a really fun and fantastic way to kind of create a space for people that don't always have a space. Always a fun question. What instruments? Any instruments I can get my hands on? I was definitely that kid. So if I have 2 siblings, and if they left an instrument unattended, I would play it. My first love was singing. Sang since before I played a wind instrument or piano. Next came trumpet, which became my degree instrument in college. And then piano came as a teenager, kind of first self-taught because we had one around the house. And then I was fortunate enough to have a college professor who noticed that I had a bit of knowledge already, and she really gave me extra time that she didn't have to and taught me a lot, so that was great. I play any of the brass instruments, so French horn, trombone, any of those. Put an instrument in front of me, I'll play around on it. During the winter months, I definitely like to hit on some winter songs to listen to play, to share with students, and I really do think that music is one of these great connectors of experience. I can be sitting in the same room as somebody else, never have had a conversation with them, and we're listening to the same song, and we're each having an experience, maybe even a different one, but we're sharing that experience.